Have you ever noticed that your cat seems to be acting a bit differently? Maybe they're hiding more, not eating as much, or their once playful nature seems to have vanished. It's easy to brush off these changes, but what if your cat is feeling depressed? Yes, cats can experience depression, just like humans, and it's more common than we think. Cats are known for their independent nature, but even the most aloof felines can experience emotional distress. You might be wondering, how can you tell if your cat is depressed? What does a sad cat even look like, and how can you help them? After all, cats can't exactly tell us when they're feeling down, right? Well, they might not be able to talk, but they definitely communicate through their behavior. If you're noticing some unusual changes in your cat's habits, you might be witnessing the signs of depression. So, how do you spot depression in your cat? And what can you do to help them feel better? Let's explore the signs of feline depression, the reasons behind it, and how you can help your cat regain their usual, vibrant self. You've probably heard that cats are good at hiding pain and discomfort. It's true, they're masters at masking their emotions. But that doesn't mean they don't experience them. In fact, it's the subtle changes in their behavior that can tell you a lot about how they're feeling. 1. Changes in behavior. If your cat used to be an energetic, playful companion but now spends most of their time lying around or hiding in secluded spots, this could be a sign of depression. Cats are curious creatures, and when they stop exploring their environment, it might be an indication that they're emotionally withdrawn. You may also notice that they're less responsive to your interactions. A normally affectionate cat might start avoiding petting or become more irritable when touched. The key to spotting depression in cats is noticing changes. If your cat suddenly becomes more reclusive or seems withdrawn, it's time to pay closer attention. Cats who typically enjoy spending time with you might start avoiding you or isolating themselves in different areas of the house. If you notice that your cat doesn't want to interact with their usual toys or has stopped seeking out companionship, it's a sign that something might be wrong. 2. Changes in eating habits. One of the most significant signs of depression in cats is a change in their eating habits. Some cats may stop eating altogether, while others might eat excessively. If your cat suddenly shows no interest in food, or if they have lost their appetite over an extended period, it could be a sign that something is off. Cats, especially those who are stress-prone, might stop eating due to emotional discomfort. On the other hand, some cats might turn to food for comfort, and you may notice them eating more than usual. This could lead to weight gain or unhealthy eating patterns. Both weight loss and weight gain are causes for concern. If you notice these changes in your cat's eating habits, it's important to evaluate the possible emotional causes and see if they're linked to stress or depression. 3. Changes in grooming habits. Cats are usually very meticulous about their grooming routine. If your cat has suddenly stopped grooming or has become overly obsessed with grooming, this could be a sign of emotional distress. Over-grooming can lead to bald patches or skin irritation, as the cat tries to soothe themselves with repetitive actions. It's often a response to stress, anxiety, or boredom, and it can be a sign that your cat is struggling emotionally. On the flip side, lack of grooming can be just as concerning. If your cat has always been fastidious about their appearance but suddenly stops grooming, it might be a sign of depression or other underlying issues. A messy coat or neglecting their regular grooming routine can indicate that your cat simply isn't feeling up to it, whether emotionally or physically. 4. Litter box problems. One of the most obvious signs of a cat's emotional distress is changes in litter box behavior. If your cat is suddenly not using the litter box or starts going outside the box, this is a major red flag. Cats are very particular about their bathroom habits, and a sudden change can indicate stress, anxiety, or even depression. If you notice your cat avoiding their litter box, it's crucial to investigate the cause. Is the box clean enough? Is there something that's causing them to feel unsafe or stressed about using it? Sometimes, emotional changes or even physical discomfort, like joint pain, can make the litter box a stressful environment for them. 5. Increased sleep or lethargy. If your cat has suddenly started sleeping more than usual or seems unusually lethargic, it could be a sign that they're not feeling well emotionally. Cats generally sleep a lot, but if your cat becomes completely disinterested in anything around them, it could indicate depression. A lack of interest in the things that usually excite or stimulate them can be a key indicator. Similarly, if they seem exhausted all the time and aren't engaging in their usual playful activities, it could be a sign that their mental state is affecting their energy levels. If your cat is sluggish or inactive for long periods, it might be time to look into other symptoms and potential causes. So, what causes depression in cats? Just like humans, cats can experience emotional distress that affects their mental well-being. Several factors can contribute to a cat becoming depressed. 1. Changes in their environment. Cats are creatures of habit, and they don't like sudden changes. Moving to a new home, a shift in your own schedule, or even a rearranged piece of furniture can cause a cat to feel uneasy. Cats rely on predictability and a familiar environment to feel safe, and when that environment changes unexpectedly, it can cause them emotional stress. If your cat has recently experienced a major life change, such as a move or a change in the household, it could be contributing to their depression. Similarly, introducing new pets or even new people into the home can be overwhelming for some cats, especially if they've been used to a quieter, more stable environment. 2. Loss of a companion. Just like humans, cats can grieve the loss of a loved one. If your cat has recently lost another pet or family member, they may be mourning the loss. Cats form strong emotional bonds, and when those bonds are broken, it can take a toll on their mental state. Loss is often a silent cause of depression in cats, and it can be a huge factor if your cat's behavior has suddenly changed. If you've lost a pet or a close family member and your cat seems down or withdrawn, it's important to recognize that they might be grieving too. Giving them extra love and attention during this time can help them process their emotions and find comfort. 3. Loneliness. Loneliness is another common cause of depression in cats. Cats are social animals, and while they enjoy their independence, they still need companionship. If you're gone for long periods or your cat is left alone too much, they might start feeling isolated and lonely. This can result in depression, and sometimes even destructive behavior, as they try to cope with their feelings. If your cat is used to having a companion or being around people often, but suddenly has to spend more time alone, it can leave them feeling abandoned. This can manifest as depression, lethargy, or changes in behavior. 4. Lack of mental stimulation. Cats are natural hunters, and without enough mental stimulation, they can become bored, frustrated, and even depressed. If your cat doesn't have enough toys to play with or enough activities to keep them engaged, it's easy for them to lose interest in everything. Interactive play and mental stimulation are vital to keeping your cat's mind sharp and their spirits high. If you've noticed your cat getting bored easily or losing interest in their favorite toys, it might be time to step up the playtime. Offering variety and engaging with them regularly can help improve their mood and prevent depression caused by boredom. If you've noticed that your cat might be feeling depressed, the good news is that there's a lot you can do to help them. The key is patience and understanding. Cats might not always express their emotions the way we expect, but with the right approach, you can help them feel safe, loved, and supported. First and foremost, make sure your cat has a safe and comfortable space to retreat to. Cats need their own space, especially when they're feeling stressed or anxious. A quiet room with cozy bedding, a high perch, and a place to hide can make a world of difference for a cat who's feeling emotionally drained. Next, spend quality time with your cat. Play with them, engage them in interactive activities, and let them come to you for affection. Don't force them to interact if they're not ready, but offer them gentle love and attention. Regular playtime and bonding sessions can help ease their anxiety and help them feel more secure. Also, keep a consistent routine. Cats thrive on consistency, so if there's been a change in your routine, it might be causing them stress. Stick to regular feeding times, playtimes, and cuddling sessions so that your cat knows what to expect each day. This can help reduce their anxiety and give them a sense of security. If your cat is feeling down or depressed, don't ignore the signs. Cats experience emotional distress just like we do, and they need our help and attention to get through tough times. With a little extra care and understanding, you can help your cat feel better and get back to being the playful, loving companion you know and adore. Pay attention to their behavior, create a safe and comforting environment, and offer them the love and stimulation they need to feel their best. If you found these tips helpful and want more advice on how to keep your cat happy and healthy, be sure to subscribe for more insights and tips on caring for your furry friend.